Second attempt. We'll see. If this doesn't check out, we will try again tomorrow morning. Okay? Yeah. I would like to share this and draw lessons for you. But my goodness, it's becoming very difficult with my challenges with network. I'm not here to be popular. I was not here to be an influencer. That was not my thing. I was not going to be one who chased the angles that the influencers chased, because that's not what I want to do. And so, when I first came here, there were a lot of people drawing me into syndicates. Can you join this syndicate? If you join this group, we had follow for follow. Join my group. Getty. There were so many things. And the reason why I have not been drawn into any of those things over the period I have been here has been because I have always known that I am here as a business entity. A lot of you watch my page, and the company name which is responsible for this, and I have claimed it with Facebook, is listed. My page is a company entity. And so when social issues come, I'm a human being and I have some opinions and I share them sometimes, but that is not my main focus. It's not something I want to dwell on. Richard, some of you are so desperate. Ama, you must comment on. Ama, you must comment on. And most of the time, I disregard it. I ignore it because it does not fit my ultimate aim for being here. A lot of the time, what I discuss is dry. I do know all the social media gossips. I know all the people who pull crowds. And if crowd pulling was my aim, I would indulge in a lot of those things. But you see, one of the things I learned very early on with social media is that you have to either choose withdrawing just anybody or drawing a particular type of body. And as a business person, it was a better strategy for me to draw a particular type of body. I am somebody who's going to sell courses and programs which cost a few $100s. I need to get the attention of people who can afford a few $100s. And for that reason, it's been important for me to discuss the things that matter to the people who can afford a few $100s. I needed to position myself to benefit the people who are likely to become my customers. The people who are likely to be my customers are like me. We are clear of the places we need to go to. Those of us like me don't have time for a lot of entertainment. A lot of us have figured out that entertainment is not going to work with us. A lot of us know that we've got specific outcomes to chase. And so it has been important for me to be talking about mindset shifts, because that's what those people really do need. It's been important to talk about the importance of using content creation as a top of funnel and to explain the funneling system. It is important for me to build communities that bring professionals. So Skills to Founders Lab, for example, is inspired by these people. These are the things that should attract my attention and should maintain my focus because of why I am here on this social media. There are some people who are here to be famous. There are some who are here to be famous and to ride that fame for charity. There are some people who are here to ride fame to become influencers and to make money from a particular business model. You have to be very clear of the business model you want to execute, and then you position yourself very carefully, very, very carefully, so that you align with that. You cannot be everywhere and anything, and you cannot be mimicking what anybody does. If you don't know about business models, you certainly want to invest on social media business models. Go and pay somebody who understands social media business models so they can explain the different business models to you. And you can then decide which way you want to go. Like I said, those of you who want to position to be influencers, you should be in a particular lifestyle. if you want to be an influencer and you want to be a successful influencer, you definitely want to focus on appearance. So those of you who want to be influencers, you want to be seen as successful. You are the ones who will need, and some of you confuse me for that. And why are you not in business class? I'm not an influencer. I don't need you to think and believe that I'm doing better than I actually am. Because in my case, I'm not doing that well. I haven't got to the point where I can afford to fly business class and first class. I cannot. But for an influencer, they might need to go and borrow money to go ride a business class, because that will help them attract the attention of particular people to align with the brand, so that they might be made brand ambassadors, or they might be given promotional deals or whatever. Those who are positioning for that need to work more on their image and the gloss. That's why you have these companies in California who have rundown aircrafts, and people can rent the rundown aircraft for hours to shoot, and to shoot as if they were traveling somewhere on business class and they were being served by private air hostesses. A lot of those footage you see are not even true. A lot of them are not true. You see people who go to, they are heading towards economy, but they will stay in business class just to take pictures. And yeah, there are some people who borrow money to be able to ride a business class. There are some people who can afford to do it. Those people do it legitimately and genuinely. Those people also exist. But you see, you must know which business model you are executing, so that you can decide which of these positions might be better for you. Kojo Dinam and Maureen, Marjorie, how are you doing? Good evening. I have learned that this social media street does not really require large numbers for you to get good business outcomes. Over the last 2 years, I have certainly experienced shade from Facebook. They have restricted distribution of my videos. They have not allowed this, that, and now they have decided to restrict a lot. For 6 years, I have not had any issues with Facebook and monetization. All of a sudden, they have decided that I have violated something they can't explain to me. I am not posting original content. I'm like, I do not even share anything to my page. So how could I post non-original content? But anyway, what I have learned in this period where they have not been distributing my videos as much, I have learned what it means to understand your outcomes and to stay true. Even right now, with the 3 of you who are watching this video, I will be able to convert some of you to become members of my community. Some of you would go and explore some of the softwares that I promote for you to use. And Esther, how you doing? Some of you will look at my links and you will go and check out and find my courses and sign up to them. And what I have found is, those of you who want to execute the business model that I use, you don't need to be popular. You don't even need to go viral. You don't need to have large numbers watching. You just need to get the right type of people watching, the right caliber of people, people who have been primed carefully, people who are being nurtured by your message, people who relate. And so the messages we need to choose, those of us who are executing my model, are very different from the ones that the influencers will do. What the influencers need to do is to just stay on popular topics. Will Smith just came out and declared something. You have to go and discuss it. You have seen Taraji Peterson saying something. You have to jump on. Oprah Winfrey looks like her knickers are twisted. You've got to jump on. Yeah. That sort of thing is sensationalism. And sensationalism draws the numbers, but it does not necessarily draw pre-qualified people. It does not. The business model I execute is one which requires pre-qualified people. I need people who are focused on personal development. And so I cannot be discussing. People who are focused on personal development do not have time to discuss Oprah Winfrey's knickers. No. We are so focused on what we need to do. We haven't even got time to execute on that. What? Oprah Winfrey's knickers? For who cares? Not me. Not me. And so the topics you choose may be dry to the general public. It will not be entertaining, and so it will not go viral. But virality is never your intention. Getting the attention of a handful of pre-qualified people. People who are capable of doing what it is that you would require them to do. People who are primed to take actions that you can lead them to. People who are aligned with your purpose and the direction in which you want to go to. Those people will benefit from you, and you will benefit from engaging with those people. And so it is much better, much in your interest, to identify who these people are, to understand how these people position, to know the things that you can do to feed these people. And so you focus on that. There are people who will come to me, your page is dropping in popularity. I'm like, okay. Aren't you concerned? No, not really. Because I am not positioned with popularity really in mind. I am positioned with efficacy in mind. The three of you watching, if one of you three manages now to find my community, really, because I am not positioned with popularity. Yeah, if one of you on here finds my page, if one of you is able to go join my community, and eventually, if one of you converts to become my customer, it doesn't matter how many of you were watching at that time. Beauty, how you doing? It's a long time indeed. I'm good. Yeah. That link that I have shared takes you to one of my communities. This community is called Skills to Founders Lab. It's free. But in Skills to Founders Lab, I am going to be explaining a lot of business models and a lot of tools that you can use to take your skill to set up a business so you become the founder of your business. Yeah? People who will go into Skill to Founder Lab are not here for entertainment. So why would I attract you by doing social commentary? No, I won't. I need to attract you with videos like this, having conversations like this, because these are the kind of conversations we will have in that community. It is not an entertainment venture. So there is no need for me to draw you in with entertainment, knowing very well that entertainment is not something I'm going to sustain. I haven't got time for it. You shouldn't have time for it. You should be able to take videos like this, and you should be able to consume content like this. And so it has been my thing to deliver content like this for a long, 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 long time. And yeah, I get people advising, this person just made a page and now this person is very popular. I'm like, this person is here for popularity. Me, I'm here for outcomes. Yeah. Beauty. I am so happy to hear that. Yeah. If you are going to be on social media, you have to be crystal clear of the reasons why you are here. Otherwise, the world and their friends will all have advice. Everybody is a producer. Everybody is a director. Everybody knows how to grow a Facebook page, but they've never opened a page before. Or they've been running a page which has tanked. There are pages with millions of followers who cannot sell a dime of nothing. You know why? Because the people they attract are on the breadline or below the breadline. Sadly, the psychology of people below the breadline is veered towards entertainment. They are below the breadline for a reason. And they rely on entertainment to take the edge off the struggles they have. Most people who live below the poverty line do not really focus on how to get themselves out of that situation into a better situation. No, they are more interested in managing and in surviving. And because you are managing and surviving, you'll be confined to that place for a long, long, long time. Those people do not want to take some of the hard actions that will get you to the places that we dream of. You want to start a business. You are not going to be able to get a business out and about and launched and scaled because of dreams. No. Your business is not going to thrive because of fantasies. No. Your business is going to thrive because you are going to push. There have been many times that I've gone to work full-time and come back to stay here full-time and work. In fact, I do have a consultation with a guy in America in 4 minutes. Yeah. Sensible people who went to work with me are asleep. I am about to get into a strategy meeting in 4 minutes. That's what it takes. And can I just say that if you intend to do well on these social media streets, you have to be willing to learn, because the game changes on a regular basis. The applications change the algorithms. When the algorithm changes, the playing field tilts. And those who are willing to learn the new rules of the old game will be able to play the game more successfully. And the ones who do not learn the new rules of engagement and want to play the old game, well, you will find that you get annihilated. You are removed. And the survivors are the ones who can adapt. You have to be very adaptable to be here. You have to be astute in reading patterns. In fact, you have to start doing market surveys, market research, and move ahead of the bulk. And once you have clarified what it is you are doing, you need tunnel vision to be able to do so. As I said, I am loving my engagement with you. I think all of you are beautiful humans. The thing with engaging with beautiful humans is that it requires time that I do not have a lot of right now. Right now, I need to go and join a Zoom meet with my terrible internet and pray and hope that the person I'm meeting has patience to deal with the variability of my browser. So yeah, I am telling you, Beauty, you are very kind. You are very kind indeed. Yeah. Tomorrow, I will attempt to do more of these videos alongside my learning, and especially those of you who are interested in using social media for business. I will tell you some of the things I have learned, some of the strategies that seem to be working consistently, and the ones that I have thrown out because it did not serve well. Yeah, Narisa. And those of you who have been fans, who have been followers, who have been supporters in this journey, I cannot thank you enough. You have helped me to save my life and that of my family. You have helped me to establish processes that I hope my generations will continue. And I hope that when my story grows even bigger, I will be able to share more details. My story is still evolving. We are not done. Nowhere near the outcomes I am after. But it is certainly much better than where I started before. Yeah. If you want to do business, I need to be like you. Well, you can't even have a Facebook feed in peace. You will be in the middle of a Facebook feed and you will be waiting for somebody to let you in on a Zoom meeting. And the minute he lets me in, I'm going to thank you all very much and I'm going to move and go join the strategy meeting, because I need this guy to help me move aspects of my business on. Yeah, my boy. I'm going to move aspects of my business on. It is so important that that happens. Yeah, Marjorie. So thank you so much for celebrating 7 years on this application with me. Yeah, they say that it takes a decade to run a business and to establish a business and leverage a business. Well, I've got 3 years to scale this business into a badass business. Because right now, people are already asking me, where have you got to show for your business? I've actually got a lot to show, but okay. Hopefully, I would get more tangibles within the 3-year mark, so that by the time my business is celebrating 10 years, I will be here as one of the successful ventures. I might have grown to a point where I can sponsor some things. I can have my name on some of the banners and move to the next level. But thank you. Thank you. And if you are a new person on the horizon, and if you are looking for people to support and assist you, if you think that it is anybody's job to step in and help you, well, I hope that I am able to break your heart right now by sharing the reality with you. Rich babes, Rich, I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you. Hey, I can't even speak to my darlings. Insane. But those of you who are small entrepreneurs, you will understand what I mean by being patient and waiting to scale. Yeah. Oliton, how you doing? It is so nice to get to spend this bit of time with you. Apologies that my network was not. I miss you too, and we need to do more business. Me and Rich, we don't talk nonsense. When me and Rich, we talk, we are talking about new ways to make money. Because me, I have financial obligations I've got to meet. And I would like me and my interactions to be beneficial to my sisters. So those of you who are on this page, I hope you are here because you understand the mandate is for us to grow together, to accelerate together, to push each other, to form a community of practice so that we can help push each other further than where we started off. If you are that kind of person, you are welcome. This is your home. We are going to be doing exactly that. And I will see you guys in a minute.